Na stolu prazne flaše, a opet ono naše traži da me jaše, majoj. Tvoji opet samo maše, ne nismo iste klase, tu gotov si za čas je. Ona puca ko tete, a cis nečke u BMW, a sad ga živim bez dile, a lutko mili ludile, a sedi pusti nam teja, daj nam flašu za 100, sa njom se igram ko pro, dok teče viski i lov. Palme, Budva, Split i Herceg-Nov,
Mili u lori, noćas me voli.
Pođi noća s nama mala oli,
Snima za story, dok Bog stan gori.
Palme, Budva, Split i Herceg-Nov,
Mili u lori, noćas me voli.
pođi noća s nama mala oli.
Snima za story, dok Bog stan gori. Ona hoće da je vodim, u Beograd navodi, na mdmi da se topim, ajoj. A ja ne umem da volim, srce ću da joj slomim, jer ona je meni samo broj. Ona puca ko kalaš iza MG-a u Maybach, mala tamna ko tajla, povučena ko lajna, oko vrata je kajla, u separeu je lom, donesi kiblu za 100, nacrtaj belo na fon.
Palme, Budva, Split i Herceg-Nov,
Mili u lori, noćas me voli.
pođi noća s nama mala oli.
Snima za story, dok Bog stan gori.
Palme, Budva, Split i Herceg-Nov,
Mili u lori, noćas me voli.
On the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say yes second time, cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in the place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling sad. I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. I'm just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an...
Shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there. Good running, strong and purposeful. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Alex Grimaldo delivers. And it's Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. This looks promising. Goes to finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, good spread. Stood up well to him there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Yamal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dani Olmo. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Cabo Verde really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The less said about that pass, the better. Raya sends that a long way. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's having a go! And they can counter here. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread to the right. He's gone for goal. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a good foot in there. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Spain just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Back on the way then. Spain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tries from a long way out. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Llorente. Played in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And here's Nico Williams. Can he finish? He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a promising position. Drills one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Vamos ter uma substituição. O número 18 abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Spain really could have done without this. What a save by David Raya!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Grimaldo wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Yamal has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Yamal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in a great position here. And that's a danger. He's having a shot! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy.
Aos 74 minutos de jogo, o camisola.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Ferran Torres, and it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Yamal tries one from range. a whisker away from making it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 7.
And that should get the job done. Cabo Verde have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has been cut short. Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Here, terrific effort!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's having a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar
And that's
com
not
o
going to trouble anybody.
número 19.
And that has gone straight into touch.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
5 minutes to add. Ball is over the line. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be...
Yamal! Goal! Spain! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marcó en el minuto 5 el dorsal 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's a decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a look and plays it forward. Dani Olmo is onto this. Oh, facing up to his... Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Grimaldo plays it short. And he's quick to get rid. Tries one from range. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Oyarzabal. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. Now this could be... Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cross needs to be good. Good read, needed to be. It's run loose here. He's on it, can he get away? Hoisted in. Oh, great leap! And it's been hooked away. And it's Rodri. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this getting better and better. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Grimaldo with the short one. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Yamal. Saudi Arabia are looking to go forward now. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, what has happened? And again! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Nicely spread. There's the shot! Now that was quite some save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Baina applies the finish! Off the post! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Forwards and with intent. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. It's a goal kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lobbed in behind. And somehow he kept it out. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Spain will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 18.
Down to business again.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 15. El dorsal
That's been
24.
slung wide.
Serán sustituidos.
No, that's been intercepted.
El dorsal 21.
Nicely aimed
El
pass.
dorsal 9. El dorsal 11.
He's
El
in a
dorsal
great
12.
position here.
El dorsal 14.
Petri. Good ball, good take. Grimaldo finding himself in space. He's shifting through the gears here. Look, and he shoots! Played out to the left flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's worked it through. He is through here! Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Williams. Now it's Ferran Torres. Driving forward. It's a promising position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked away. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's found a way through. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's nice. What's going wide left? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah,
Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
it's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Ferran Torres. That'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Big chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's had a shot! He's kept it out, just.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Now that is a hefty challenge. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. And he's managed to get rid. And he's in on goal. Chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Marcó en el minuto 90.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Ferran Torres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And time is up. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Anybody, I know they do pass myself. I just one day, I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, your day, brother. Your day, sister. Your day. As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no light in the face of man. Some guys should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we save the track.
Well, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. All the way back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Arrascaeta. That has been slung wide. It's out for a goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define, because he often seems to have a deeper lying position in midfield, but he wants to get forward. He wants to see more action in the opposition box. He wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Offside again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Dani Olmo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. Back towards the middle. Pelistri. Now it's Darwin. Back to the keeper it goes. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Darwin. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Spain already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. De Arrascaeta! That's a fair try. But just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Yamal. Spread out to the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Número 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pelistri. Nunez. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bentancur. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jimenez. And it's Jimenez. That's De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal! It's hit the upright. And he's gone backward here. He'll try from distance. And we have our very first corner. Dani Olmo! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
That has not gone well. And here's Oyarzabal. Is there a chance for a shot? Oh, what has happened here?
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Arrascaeta. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Yamal. Very nicely done. And the shot! Pelistri. And that's gone loose. And there's the shot! And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jimenez. Valverde. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Spain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Cambio.
So the action resumes. And here's Pedri. Now it's Marino. And here's Marino. Now it's Llorente. And it's played into the middle. Araujo is there to clear. Bentancur. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Darwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Llorente. Just eases him off the ball. Oliveira. And it's Bentancur. That's De Arrascaeta. Now it's Darwin. And it's Valverde. And he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Llorente has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Goes looking wide. Played out towards the right wing. Bentancur.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And that's played in low. Pellistri! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.314.
Pellistri. Now that's well seen too. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him. Nico Williams. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Nico Williams can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's a promising position. Valverde, chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Spain are now down to 8 following the sending off. Decent hit from there. Subimendi. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Off the post. Goes for a shot! That's a tiny finish. Uruguay are back on level terms. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Big chance! Corner given.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 10.
It's their second corner of the
Lo
game.
reemplazará número
Grimaldo
26.
goes short, and it's been given away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nunez! And a chance! Goal! Uruguay! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Uruguay leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed foot.
Takes a shot!
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Número 7.
And they've got rid. Good take and decent chance! Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Played into the box. A lot of... Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Número 6.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This looks promising. Now, this could be a chance. That's good play. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Se agregarán
Ugarte.
5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oliveira. Looking for options for movement. Grimaldo getting this one clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofted in. And it's been taken short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Nunez. And it's played in. And that is expertly dealt with. Subimendi. That's it. The referee says enough. Spain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Spain really did suffer for their...
hopeless last. Love this year, love this year. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing it up.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Let it talk to me.
Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that time is
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Can he finish? Goal, Spain! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Gregoric. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, not quite.
Alaba will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Bina. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Oyarzabal. They're urging him to goes for a shot! And a neat finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Biner. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's gone direct. Just too high. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Biner. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Yamal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Oh, shooting chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And it's Biner. And how did he not make it four?
Alex Biner probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's good running with the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Oyarzabal. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Spain have their second corner now. Austria are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's neat. Oyarzabal is having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's on it, can he get away? A decent chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They've played it short. And he shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Spain are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Spain, look, oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Spain are down to 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Schmidt. Nice bit of trickery. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo is onto this. Played out to the left flank. And it's Olmo. In with the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zubimendi with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Schlager, it's Savitzer. And this is on Nausevic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And smartly reclaimed. Schmidt. Now it's on Nausevic. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that has been knocked clear. He has found the way through. Now it's Baumgartner. Biner. Now this could be a chance. And he's had it nicked away. That has been cut short. Biner. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Grimaldo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Lienhardt
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's picked his way through. Schmidt. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 18.
Zubimendi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And he's taking no chances there. He is through here. Now it's Kalajic. Another chance from a corner. Alaba goes short. Crosses it. Kalajic! And he couldn't keep it down.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Gavi. Is there any... Can he finish? And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
And the shot! Nico Williams goes long. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in a great position here. Sabitzer. Laporte with the slide tackle there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little
Chance! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 9.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Just about up to the hour now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Grimmer. Shoots! It's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take. Schlager. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Williams. Spread it left. And that is expertly dealt with. So will they make it count again? Grimaldo with the short one. That's really well cleared. He's found a way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Gregoric. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well-timed, excellent interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to... And he's following up! Grimaldo is flagged offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Rodri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Big chance! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Austria have it back and can go again. Cross for a header! Back in once more. He leaps for it! Off the post! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Sabitzer. Great ball, and he's in here. Lima gets a cross in. Llorente is there. Oh, he's been caught napping.
5 minutos de descuento.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. 5 minutes to add. Lima kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Kalajic. Oh, good spread. And that's gone loose. The ball goes in. He's rising! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, there's the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. And that will be it. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Let the beat drop.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiola. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Foot in. Now it's Budimir. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries one from range. Perilously close. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. Llorente. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Budimir. Laporte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal purring through the gears. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Spain, after 17 minutes, is number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
There's the shot! And how did he not make it four?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
They've played it short. He's in a great position. Decent chance! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 16, Rodri.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nico Williams going faithful. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! again in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Mikel Oyarzabal. Modric. This looks promising. He's a sharp little... Can he finish? Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And that has gone straight into touch. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Perisic gets flagged offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pasalic. Forwards and with intent. That's a shade optimistic. Perisic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oyarzabal going after that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Is there another shot? And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 44 minutes,
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Brilliantly cut out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Baina. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Budimir. And it's Kovacic. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Rodri has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far
And now,
has been
please
great on
turn
the eye.
towards the screen for a special
Spain
presentation
look as though
featuring
they
our
have this
guest
game won.
performers today.
They've been firing and
please
scoring
welcome
at
our
will.
lads to the field.
Away we go again. Not the most accurate pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Williams. He's had it taken off him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Budimir! Llorente. Nico Williams. Just looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he spark a counter here? Pasalic providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose. Takes a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Nico Williams clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Mikel Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match
Danny
was
Olmo.
28,997.
Now it's Biner. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and again! Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? Pasalic in acres of space out wide. Kovacic gets over and intercepts. Pasalic. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he is dashing away. He's got away. Dani Olmo. And the finish! He's put it wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And it's Olmo. Guardiola. Modric. Now Pasalic. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Pasalic with getting up there. No, that's just wide.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9.
That's gone route one.
Kramaric.
Guardiola wins the duel this time.
Number 15. Mario Pasalic. Number 13. Velasi. Substitution for Croatia.
Pedri.
Number 11.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Coming on to replace
Shoots!
him is number 26.
Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Kovacic. Now it's Vlasic. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Spain are now down to 8 following the sending off.
Substitution.
Pasalic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Croatia have a free kick. Pasalic! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Croatia still making a fight of this. Now it's Ferran Torres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. He's going for goal! Shot could be on. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gavi receives it in a good position here. Now it's Gavi. Baina. And here's Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Chance, surely! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That's going wide left. Tasalic finding himself in space. Tasalic goes for the header! And that's a good finish. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Gavi. And a chance! No, it's wide. And that is as far as it goes. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflection.
I could never feel nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short. Life's too small. No. Can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. Use up your days, so better come stack your stack the stack your stack your head. Don't sweat, oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are... Can he finish? Delivered low. This time, surely! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Here's to Catalara. To Catalara!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's shot a goal! Nearly, but not quite. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Yamal. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Pedri deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries a shot! Trossard. Zubimendi. Is there any support? He might not need... Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! Spain are all square! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
El dorsal 15.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Amadou Onana. Good ball, good take. He's being urged. And De Bruyne! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Bruyne. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's the Ketelara. Thinks about the shot. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Spread it left. De Bruyne. Meunier looking to hit the byline here. Impressive jump! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Baina. And it's Grimaldo. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance! Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Spain leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline.
El marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
So, into the second half.
18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
Short changes in with that pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Tielemans. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Dani Olmo is onto this. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height. Tries one from range. Too close for comfort. Meunier. Mechela. That's Tielemans. De Bruyne. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. Dani Olmo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that. He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Trossard. Quality ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Onana. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ferran Torres. Played out towards the right wing. He's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Onana. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere is fouled. Kubasi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And it's De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Showing good feet. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
Belgium can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Castagna. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's to Ketelara. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spread to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Forced to go back. He's having a pop!
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tielemans. Morera. Out for a throw. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
De Bruyne with the short one. And it's played in. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. There to Ketelara! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now it's to Ketelara.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking tidy in possession here. That's going wide left. He's had a shot!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
De Bruyne. De Ketelara, given the lift of his goal. Subimendi. And here's Ferran Torres. Closing chance for a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real...
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Great ball and he shoots! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further.
He leaps for it! Goal! Senegal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And they're on him in a flash. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that is one way to stop him. Distributed tidily. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, that looks a decent ball. Baina. And Grimaldo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the right flank.
Senegal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Tries a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! Oh, and again! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Spain with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Baina powering forward here. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Spain have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Spain are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Spain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivers with whip. He's played it long. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's gone for goal! What a save by David Raya! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Space for him to turn and look, and he decides to cross it. Rodri clears it away. And the finish! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Could go all the way here. And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it's clear that someone really wants to make a mark here, Peter, and with some style too.
Zubimendi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Baina. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. Shot a goal! Nicely aimed pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's in on goal! And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Gavi. Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. It's come to nothing. Rodri. Yamal. This looks promising. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Après 74 minutes de jeu par le numéro 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Spain have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going for goal! And that really should have been that.
Lamine Yamal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Eric Garcia cuts it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Closing in on goal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Going for goal! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. And the shot! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that the
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, João Pedro, Peter. He has a lovely brand of flair, skillful, quick, composed, always looking to exploit spaces in and around the box. I expect to see him getting heavily involved with his side's attacking play here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Marquinhos. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. And he shoots! Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 16.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Spread it left. Rafinha has the space to scheme. Place it in low. Played with speed from back to front. Shifted it to the flank. Quarter of an hour played. Good ball, good take. Now it's Biner. Played out to the left flank. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's come loose. He has found the way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gabriel. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Biner. Now it's Oyarzabal. Alexandro. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Llorente has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha gets into a good position. Eric Garcia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alexandro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ederson. And here's Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. Neymar. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Baina. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Habrá
Ederson.
3 minutos de descuento.
João Pedro. And that has been slung wide. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Kubasi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And it's Joelinton. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great... Rafinha! And there's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then...
He's going for goal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I'd say an interesting situation, Peter. They have the lead, but with this many shortages, the margin of error is virtually zero. I think it's going to require an extremely good defensive display from these players if they are to maintain the status quo.
Spain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
The second half is up and running. Pedri with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Spain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafinha. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ferran Torres finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ferran, and the shot! two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Linton. Now it's Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? That's put pay to the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Neymar. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Martin Yamal is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That was travelling. Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Cambio de jugadores.
Pedri has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. And this is Neymar. And he is deftly away. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Impressive jump! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the first goal came from this. And it's been given away. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's João Pedro. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This looks promising. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Grimaldo gets it away. Oh, this is a great chance! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Marquinhos. Ferran Torres does really well there. He is strong. Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Driving through the midst. Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence will be far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Spain now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Ferran Torres. Mikel Merino is onto this. Oh, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Is that you, Keller? That you, Keller? That you, Keller?
Vagi, chicken teriyaki, svira rock'n'roll, gori hašmijaki. Lama kali, ali kobayagi, meni plavi safir, ali kobayagi. Triple black, ninja Kawasaki, ova mala puca kao Nagasaki. Tvoja riba hoće na bukake, ratnih sela lista četvrti Hokage. Biftek vagi, chicken teriyaki, svira rock'n'roll, gori hašmijaki. Lama kali, ali kobayagi, meni plavi safir, ali kobayagi. Triple black, ninja Kawasaki, ova mala puca kao Nagasaki. Tvoja riba hoće na bukake, ratnih sela lista četvrti Hokage. Fazon uvek original, tek će da vas boli kada budem bio viral. Kao sina, krve je to dinar, ali svoju šansu upecu sam kao riba. Polo scene su degeni, pričaju o rapu, rapuju ko manekeni. Tri puseci jedan meri koju god da fazom bacim, pogađam ko šurikeni. Planirane biljke ko Naruto Uzumaki, navarate Bruce, nikad nisam bez nočaki. Odrastu u džungli, zato žici su im tanki, prođi 1 milion, danas repa ubi svaki. U krugovari 20 Bertley, kuku ventil, vozit će se Bentley. Mali sama četom napada ko Jet Li, iz mraka uvek samo topina za svetli. Teriyaki, svira rock'n'roll, gori hašmijaki. Vama kali, ali kobayagi, meni plavi safir, ali kobayagi. Triple black, ninja Kawasaki, ova mala puca kao Nagasaki. Tvoja riba hoće na bukake, ratnih sela lista četvrti Hokage. Biftek vagi, chicken teriyaki, svira rock'n'roll, gori hašmijaki. Vama kali, ali kobayagi, meni plavi safir, ali kobayagi. Triple black, ninja Kawasaki, ova mala puca kao Nagasaki. Tvoja riba hoće na bukake, ratnih sela lista četvrti Hokage.